Hi, this is Anna Imagination with the Healing Garden, and welcome to Meditation for Beginners, Meditation for Triadic Healing. So, this is day one of our official Triadic Healing course. This is going to be incorporated right into class. So, we're going to do a few things first. You should have with you a journal and a pen. We're going to be doing a lot of journaling. The journaling is designed to help you remember who you are. That is the whole point of this. And I use every resource cherry-picked strategically to rewire your nervous system, switch the negative thinking of your subconscious mind over to positive thinking to reverse the polarity of the charge going out of your brain. If you struggle with negative thoughts, it's because you are primarily on the negative polarity. So this course is designed to switch the polarity. I recommend you tune in every day and do this exercise. It is best done before bed. The second best time to do this is first thing in the morning, but definitely before bed, because at around 3 o'clock in the morning, your subconscious mind completely rewires itself. So the more you do things before bed, the more your subconscious mind is going to take the last thing you did and process it through. So 100% do this before bed. If you can get a session in the morning, even better. So I'm going to be releasing this video every day, Monday through Friday. If I'm feeling like it, I'll do Saturdays and Sundays, but definitely Monday through Friday, I do 5 sessions a week. So, and I combine manifestation, I combine mantras, positive thinking, and the goal is to awaken and revive your authentic self and help you remember who you are, because we have forgotten who we are. And that is pretty much all we do here for this session. Now, if you are new to meditation or you struggle with meditation, you are in the right place, because my meditations are 100% focused on the ADHD person. It's focused on anyone who struggles sitting down and actually doing the meditation. It's for anyone who is inconsistent with practice. It's really for anyone. But I combine everything. I combine all elements. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start with a few breaths, just in and out. Now, the first task, and I want you to write this down, is 95 hertz. This is really, really important. And I just remembered a book also that I left off of my reading list. The 95 hertz is something that I am absolutely huge on. I'm putting my own on because I forgot to put mine on. 95 hertz, you know what? I don't want mine on, because every time I put it on, I end up with another perspective shift, and then I have another epiphany, and I don't want to get into that. So I'm just going to leave my brain the size it is right now. 95 hertz literally grows your hippocampus. It grows your brain 7 minutes a day. So if you have access to 95 hertz, and it's called the theta wave, and everyone has it. If you have an Apple account, you can Google this, 95 hertz, and it's going to pop up on your Apple or your Pandora or whatever you use for music. It's available there. Just 95 hertz or the theta wave. Click on that. So when we meditate, listen to that. 7 minutes a day is all you need, and that literally grows your hippocampus. And what that's going to do is basically, when your hippocampus gets larger, I'm going to reverse this. The hippocampus shrinks when you're traumatized. It absolutely shrinks under trauma. And if you use the 95 hertz to grow your brain, you literally have a massive advantage to overcome your trauma and start managing it effectively as an intellect. It literally pushes the mind from an underdeveloped mind over into an intellect mind. So it is a phenomenal tool for overcoming trauma, because, again, trauma shrinks the hippocampus. The hippocampus is responsible for logic, for advanced thought, for mathematics. In fact, in the Healing Garden and at the University of Alexandria, we have the saying, compliments of Plato, let no man who has not studied geometry enter these walls. The reason why is because when you study geometry, you increase your hippocampus. That's why. And once it is to a certain stage of growth, Your hippocampus allows you to understand the theory and the technique in triadic healing. And also, if you keep growing it, your hippocampus will become so enlarged that it will plug into the electromagnetic field that is the Earth's gravity. Well, that is the Earth's electromagnetic field. And you'll basically be powered up like a battery, which is what happens to sixth perspectives. I will be talking specifically to sixth perspectives a lot about what goes on with their brains and the battery when they're hooked up and what that's all about. So that's later. So 95 hertz is what you need to grab for this lesson. And that's going to be one of the things that I provide in the course material. So you have the tools going in. So deep breath in and out. And in and out. Now, in my previous videos up to now, I talk a lot about how the subconscious mind's goal is to communicate. Our goal during meditation is to open communications between the subconscious mind and the identity. And that's absolutely something huge that we're going to be focusing on. Another goal, and this is going to be my goal, is to actually shut down the subconscious mind and focus instead on my gut intuition, because I've been living with my subconscious mind working so much on thought that I struggle tuning into my intuition. So if you struggle tuning into your intuition, try to not think and instead focus on all the feelings that come from your solar plexus. I also need to make sure I do the chakra diagrams. I have to have chakra diagrams available because this is all linked to it. So deep breath in and out. If your subconscious mind is talking to you and it's chattering and it's pulling you in different directions, that's because your subconscious mind is trying to communicate urgency to you, anxiety and fear. Soothe it. Tell it that this is not the time. You hear it, you see it, you validate it. Soothe it. Yes, you are concerned about this. I see this problem. Let's not use the word problem. I see this concern. Let's try obstacle, challenge. Challenge is a nice one. I see this challenge. I see this opportunity. Use the word opportunity. I see this opportunity for growth. Opportunity for growth. I see that opportunity for growth. But right now I'm going to meditate. So tell your subconscious mind, I see the opportunity for growth, but right now we're going to meditate. So shove that aside. Shut down. Deep breath. And if it keeps bothering you, just keep very gently reassuring, this is an opportunity for growth. I see that you are providing me with an opportunity to grow. I will get to that in a moment. Right now, I need to do this. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. Okay. We're going to do box breathing. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In and out. Sit with yourself. And use the words, I release all that is not aligned to me. I release all that is not aligned to me. And then when you breathe in, the line is, I accept love, trust, money. I accept love and trust and money. And we're going to do some free breathing. Just sit for a minute. And as much as you wish, you can say, I release all that does not align to me. And when you inhale, it's I accept love and trust and money. I receive. Use the word receive, not accept. Receive. And I want you to notice the difference between the feeling of accept and receive. That is important. All right, and now deep breath in and out and out. All right, go ahead and grab your journal. We're going to start with gratitude. Do not use the words I am grateful. Focus on the word thank you for. And free form, write as many times as you can. Thank you for, and whatever it is you're thankful for. Really focus on your possessions. Yes, be thankful for your possessions. Thank you for my, as much as you possibly can. And be as tedious as possible. We're going to write for about 5 minutes. And if you want to pause and meditate, that's okay too. Focus on the feeling that you get when you think about and you focus on thank you for. Really feel it. It's really important that you internalize the feeling thank you for. Okay, now we're going to switch it up from thank you. We're going to do another exercise called I am. I am, and then define yourself. Use as many positive, solid words as you can. I am grateful. I am, and just write. If there is a character trait about yourself that you wish you had, this is a great time to write that down. If you wish you were more patient, write I am patient. That is a massive, massive manifestation that just by writing it, it really embeds it into you. And if you write it enough, it really sinks in. So if there's a character trait you wish you had, write it down. I am. Make sure you use the action verb I am, and make sure you put it in the present tense as if you already are, because you are. I am. Okay. This next part is going to focus on your bucket list. Now, we've done bucket lists in the past where you write down your all the things you want to do, all the places you want to go. But we're going to do something a little different. Instead of just writing a list, I want you to pick a particular topic, something that you want to have happen to you, and I want you to write a story. Pretend you're 5 and you're make-believing and you're playing out the entire event in your head. As detailed as possible, as much fiction as you can, but write down the scenario that you want to happen exactly as you want it to happen. For instance, if you want your job, this ideal job, write down, I will get this job. And I want a job that is, detail the job, and then go on to say, at this job, I would do this, I would have this, or I want a home, and in my home, I would have this, I would put this in here, and I would have my garden, and every morning I would get up and garden. really make believe and put it all on paper. We're just going to journal for a bit where it's 100% the one thing you want more than anything, and just journal a bucket list, like the lifestyle you want. What kind of a lifestyle and kind of a person do you want to be? This is like one of my favorite exercises is write down in your dream scenario who you want to be. I want to be the kind of person that does this, and I would have this kind of a job, and in the mornings I would get up and I would do this, and detail as much as you can. Have fun with it. Fiction, make believe. And as you write, notice and focus on the feelings you are having, and then go ahead and write down those feelings, and it would feel like this, and I love how it feels like, and embellish on the feelings. It's really important that you focus on the feeling, because the feeling, that gorgeous feeling in your solar plexus that develops as you write that, is you, is where manifestation comes from. So focus on that as you write down your ideal situation. And use, if you can, an I am statement. Okay, deep breath. And keep focusing on that feeling. Just hold that feeling. And now manifest. Say what you want. Focusing on that feeling, and say it from that feeling in your solar plexus. And think about the feeling receive. Think about the feeling when you receive. Okay, deep breath in. And out. And in. And out. and in. And out. Then go back to gratitude journaling. Thank you for. Okay. All right, go ahead and we're going to do some box breathing now. Just in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Focus on how you're feeling. 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Relax. Open your eyes, shake it out. And how do you feel? That's the question. Focus on how you feel. Go ahead and sit with it, process it, and rest. And while we do that, I'm just going to talk about whatever. My mind is clear, so I have nothing to talk about. It's like, it worked. I feel at ease and I feel relaxed. I'm going to be doing this at 11 o'clock every day. I realize that one of my biggest problems is trying to do this at 8 a.m. in the morning, and that's not where I am. At 8 a.m., I'm ready to jump in and talk about Triadic healing. I'm not looking to meditate. I like meditating personally after I've done all this massive, intense thinking so I can unwind and disconnect from work to home. That being said, do this. before you go to sleep. That is absolutely imperative. This process, this video, put it on just before you go to bed. Allow yourself, it's 30 minutes. So 30 minutes before you go to bed every night, do this exercise, which is why I focused instead about doing it at 11 o'clock in the morning. That way you'll have it for tonight. And then if you want to redo it in the morning, go ahead. My mornings consist of me waking up and then I don't move. I lay there and I just manifest. I absorb all the positive feelings. I just in my head, I silently go through gratitude, and then I silently go through my manifestations, and I just sit in the feeling and I try and hold on to the good feeling of first waking up as long as possible. And I do that every morning. I don't do journaling. I just deep breaths right there in bed. And I think about what I'm grateful for. And I think about my manifestations. I do that for about 20 minutes. And then, and the school of thought behind that is very much the very first thing you think of and focus on in the morning when you wake up is what your mindset is going to be for the rest of the day. So I really make an effort of making sure it's gratitude based, making sure it's oh yeah, that thing that I manifested is coming to me. It's coming to me. And so that's the confidence. That's what I capture. And then I get my coffee, I do work, and then I will breathe and meditate throughout the day. But then this 11 o'clock meditation is absolutely my favorite. I might do an evening meditation later just because I love meditating more in the afternoons and the evenings. And then every night before bed, I always journal. I always do this exercise before bed. Always. I do meditation, I do manifestation, I do journaling every time before bed. And I do that specific collection of exercises while listening to the 95 hertz theta wave. So go ahead, and all this stuff is available on my website. You can jump into Triadic Healing. If you are already enrolled in the university, it's free. My entire program is available to anybody who wants it. So just click on the link below, hit get started, and we'll get you through enrollment. So you are going through the process. But this class is officially now part of the Triadic Healing University, and it's 100% focused on my students. So if you're a student, yay! And if you're not and you want to be, it's free. Just grab the get started. And this is complimentary. This works with any healing program you already have. It's compatible with your therapy if you're already in therapy. It's just thorough so that there is a 10-point check healing list that I have that covers every part of a person's mental wealth, all of it. And in most cases, people are only doing 2 of the 10 points. So they're healing only a fraction of their mind. And what ends up happening is they end up that is why healing can take up to 20 years, is because you're only healing a fraction of you. But the Triadic healing is focused on well-rounded healing so that you are healing all the parts of you. So information is down below. Go ahead and grab that. And thank you so much for joining me. If you love shit like this, subscribe, like, comment below. Let me know what part of the video resonated with you. Always leave a comment if you have any questions or you want something focused on. This is the only way to contact me, is through the comment below on this video. That way, not this video, but any of my videos, that way I can see what people are asking and I can answer. And I have, for members only, a weekly Q&A for Triadic Healing. If you want to dig deep and get into troubleshooting and Q&A with your lessons, you can become a member. All of that is available at my website under Get Started. So thank you so much, and may the kindest of words always find you.